God of War Ragnarok spoilers are available on the internet just weeks before launch. God of War Ragnarok trailer and story. The first God of War Ragnarok trailer debuted during PlayStation Showcase 2021. It showed the interplay between an older Atreus and his father Kratos. Returning as well are a familiar cast of characters from 2018's God of War, as well as Norse gods Thor and Tyr. Leaks for God of War Ragnarok have surfaced on the internet a few weeks before its release date. A YouTube reviewer's PS account appears to be auto-sharing screenshots of the game, thus revealing key moments not shown to the public yet. The new God of War game arrives early next month, and fans can't contain their excitement. However, if they want to avoid running across spoilers for the game, they must be wary of social media platforms until the game's release. The upcoming entry looks to be an evolution of what's come before. Players on Reddit have compiled newly unveiled images of the game, some of which could be considered spoilers. Speculation abounds as to what new encounters and lore details will make an appearance. Not many games out there are driven by Norse mythology or the events of Ragnarok. As stated above, and reinformed by this trailer, God of War is a direct sequel to the 2018 game. Spoiler alert, the end of that game sows the seeds for the Old Norse tale of Ragnarok. During the ending, the Norse god of thunder, Thor turns up at Kratos' house, seemingly to seek revenge for Kratos killing his sons, as well as his brother Baldur. We don't want to speculate too much, but since we, the audience, know that Atreus is actually the trickster god Loki, it'll be interesting to see how or if this is explored in the game. Again, we know who Loki is, but it doesn't appear that Atreus himself knows about his dark destiny. With Fimbulwinter well underway, Kratos and Atreus journey to each of the 9 realms. They must search for answers as Asgardian forces prepare for a prophesied battle that will end the world in a catastrophic event called Ragnarok. Along the way, they will explore mythical landscapes and face fearsome enemies in the form of Norse gods and monsters. As the threat of Ragnarok grows ever closer, Kratos and Atreus must choose between their own safety and the safety of the realms. A future, unwritten, Atreus seeks knowledge to help him understand the prophecy of Loki and establish his role in Ragnarok. Kratos must decide whether he will be chained by the fear of repeating his mistakes or break free of his past to be the father Atreus needs. Instruments of war, the Leviathan axe, blades of chaos, and Guardian Shield return, alongside a host of new abilities for both Kratos and Atreus. Kratos' deadly Spartan skills will be tested like never before as he battles gods and monsters across 9 realms to protect his family. Explore vast realms, journey through dangerous and stunning landscapes while facing a wide variety of enemy creatures, monsters, and Norse gods as Kratos and Atreus search for answers. In an exclusive YouTube video, Game Informer got a look at God of War Ragnarok's Svartalfheim level. The realm is expansive, offering many potential opportunities for challenging puzzles. We also get some gameplay of Kratos swinging the Leviathan axe around. In addition to Svartalfheim, we should also get to explore Asgard, as well as other areas. Combat seems similar to the previous game, which isn't a bad thing whatsoever. It appears to have the same satisfying mix of chaotic yet weighty feel to it, likely with an added depth thanks to the advanced haptic feedback of the DualSense controller. Another story trailer showcased during a recent State of Play livestream has given us further insight into the game's narrative. As you might expect, Ragnarok will see Kratos and Atreus venture out on another adventure, but they're being closely watched by Asgard every step of the way. Plus, not all the gods the duo cross paths with will be friendly. The 3-minute-long trailer also teases a pretty epic showdown with Thor, as well as encounters with Freya, Odin and the Norse god of war, Tyr. It's fair to say that this latest look at the highly anticipated sequel has made the wait until November 9th feel even longer. God of War Ragnarok PS5 and PS4. God of War Ragnarok is set for a release on PS5 and PS4, making it a cross-generation game. But that shouldn't mean it'll be held back by older technology. Information spotted on UK retailer Shopto's website has God of War Ragnarok set to get a 4K resolution mode that targets 30 frames per second on the PS5 or a dynamic resolution upscaled to 4K at a targeted 60 frames per second. And the game is tipped to take advantage of the PS5 DualSense controller's advanced haptics and adaptive triggers. It's also set to work with Sony's Tempest 3D audio, meaning there's likely to be some finely tuned audio.